Yeah, hello, this is Al Rojas, and today I'm going to discuss how to secure a mini mart. Now, I'm over here at Eastgate Plaza, which is located over on Sahara and Eastern. And I got involved with this mini mart because up there I hooked up with one of these nonprofits, and we were going to be holding meetings here. And there was a lot of homeless over here because there's a park over there that they're actually it's got a big homeless problem. I'll put it to you that way. So the first thing I did is I came over. This mini mart has about 6 to 7 businesses on there. You can see there's 6 little slots there, and then there's the Jonies up on top. So I got involved with this organization as a nonprofit, and there were homeless that were sleeping right there in that little compartment area, and they were over here on the sidewalk in the mornings. So my first priority was to get these guys out of this parking, out of this mini mart, so I can start doing business and holding meetings. No one's going to want to come and do meetings here. There's homeless all over the place. So the first thing we did was we had to get them out of here. They were in this area here, where this next to this wall. And we got trespassing right. So we had, since the businesses have the right to trespass them, we got them out with their rights. And eventually down the road I got trespassing rights on the whole mini mart mall, and I'll get to that in a second. So the thing is, this is really important. You see this trash bin container. You want to have a closed container if you can. If not, you at least want to put locks on the dumpster bin, because people will start fires on them. So that was the first thing. We got these guys out. Now these businesses here, they have trespassing rights. So all we had to do beginning was just to call anybody that is a renter or works for any of the businesses inside this 2-story section of the mini mall could call the police. So we got them out of here, and then I went and I passed out business cards to all those businesses that you saw. There's about 6 of them, and I told them to call me if they had any problems, and then I trained them how to trespass them. Basically, when you trespass somebody, the vagrant person has to be there, the homeless person, the somebody who's renting or working for one of the businesses. You got to call Metro and the police. The business has to be there, the business representative, and the homeless person has to be there, and you can trespass them out and get a red card. A red card, if you request a red card, if they come back, they could probably get arrested. They most likely will. If you don't, they can just leave and they'll come back. So asking for a red card when you trespass somebody is important. So anyway, so I went to all the businesses. There's one around the corner. I finally got to know the owner. He gave me a trespassing document, so now I can trespass anybody here that I want. They'll call me. I'll call Metro, get them out. Usually I just give them a warning. I tell them, look man, I don't want to get you arrested, so please leave. Otherwise, if I see you here in 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to call the police on you. And you only get one warning. I don't even have to talk to you anymore. And that's it. You just got to ask them to leave. Tell them in 15 minutes. If you still see them, you're going to call the police. And if they don't leave, that's it. You never have to talk to them anymore. You don't even have to have a dialogue with them. All the police is going to ask you is, hey, did you ask him to leave? Yes. Okay, that's it. Then they go up to him and tell him, hey, how come he didn't leave when they asked you to leave? And then they deal with the police. So this is also part of the lot. We went down there. If you can see that brown little office kind of shack type of thing. I don't want to call it a shack to offend the owner, but we put signs on that. They were hanging around over there late at night. We put up the no trespassing signs, and most of these homeless will respect that. Okay, and it's easier to get them out. You just tell them, hey, you're on private property, it's right there, and they'll usually leave. There's some stubborn ones, but I've never had to have anybody arrested. Usually they just leave, they get their warning, and they get a red card and they never come back. So generally speaking, that's how you do it. Here's all the businesses. You want to network with the businesses, go pass out business cards, educate them how to do a trespassing, how to call 311. And then if you want to be the guy for the whole lot, then get a hold of the owner, get a trespassing rights document, which I'll be posting in the future. And if not, you can reach out to me and I'll get one to you. And you go from there. Thanks. Bye.